So I think if you keep using external substances to give yourself peace or happiness or stress relief, you risk becoming dependent on them. You risk becoming dependent on external circumstances, external substances, to the point where you can't be happy or peaceful without them. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I've been fixing that problem within myself and how you can also. So for me, for example, I used to chase that feeling from things like weed, like in my last video, right? I was living a very unhealthy lifestyle, just eating unhealthy, going to bed super late, watching a bunch of porn, like just not feeling good, not treating my body or my mind with respect. And so you could say I was living a low consciousness lifestyle. So because of that lifestyle, the external substance, right, the weed, it brought me up higher, right? It's like I was operating right here, and then the high gets you up here. So then everything feels good, everything feels euphoric, everything feels so much more pleasant. You're like, wow, I feel like shit in my normal life, but on this stuff, I feel good, I'm elevated now. But the thing is, as you keep building yourself up, as you start to live healthier habits and live a healthier lifestyle and actually start following your purpose and following your mission in life and having goals and just being a healthier person overall, it's like your consciousness raises, you start living at a higher frequency. Now this high that you were feeling, now it comes from you just living your life, you meditating, exercising, eating healthy, sleeping well, like spending time with loved ones, meeting people, traveling, accomplishing goals, all these different things. It all feels so euphoric. It feels so joyful. You almost feel like a kid again. It's like you're tapping into your childlike state. You're healing your inner child. You're no longer escaping or running from your problems. You're just taking care of yourself and taking action and working towards your goals and living the life you want to live. And it feels really good. And you realize then that now you're living at this elevated state. So then, the drugs, the alcohol, whatever your vice was, it used to bring you like from this low state to this higher state and you felt really good. But now your natural state starts to be up here as you start living healthier. So now the drugs and the alcohol, it doesn't bring you up even higher. It just stays right here. So now it's bringing you low, right? You smoke and you're not getting high anymore. You used to get high, now you're getting low. So then you're like, wait a minute, this doesn't feel as good as it used to feel. Why doesn't this feel as good? Because for me, it was like, I would be in momentum. I would be in this flow state, if you will. And then I would be like, oh, okay, I'm feeling good. I've been going for a week, like consistently, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. Let me reintroduce like the weed. Let me reintroduce the external substances, whatever it might be. And then again, that low feeling happens. It's like, I realized, wait a minute, this doesn't feel as good as it used to. Like I was feeling better before, when I was in this flow state, this high on life state. And now I'm in this pseudo relaxation, this fake relaxation, this fake high, right? Where really it's actually low. I'm actually feeling low now. And so now it's like the realization I came to is that you get a cleaner high, you get a cleaner, more sustainable, long lasting high, that hit of dopamine, that euphoric, like present feeling like you're a child again, without needing to consume anything. There's zero cons or side effects. It's just pure joy, pure inner peace, just from living life, just from treating your mind, body, and spirit right, and doing the things that you should be doing, right? We all know how we should be living. We all know what's good for us and what will get us to our goals, whether that's a physique goal, whether that's a business goal, whether that's a relationship goal, whatever it is. We know what we need to do. All the information is out there online. We just don't do it because we keep distracting ourselves with all these external substances. It could also be doom scrolling. It could also be social media. Whatever it is, it's like we just keep distracting ourselves and then we just get off track and off target. And then we're like, why do I feel so bad? It's like, that's why, because you're not moving towards the things that you actually want, right? As kids, the reason that this brings a childlike state is because as kids, we were just doing stuff. We weren't overthinking. We weren't thinking like, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? It was just like, no, I want to do this. And so I'm going to do it and I'm going to have fun. I want to go play outside. I want to go talk to this person. I want to go play this game. I want to watch this show. And you just do it and you enjoy it. And now we're adults and now it's like everything is overthinking. Everything is overstimulating. Oh, I don't have time for this. I can't do that. It's excuses, excuses, excuses. And it's like you just don't feel good. And then that's why we go to these substances to try and make ourselves feel better. And at first it does. But then when you finally start living healthy again and actually taking action again, that's when you realize, oh, that was a pseudo relaxation. That was a fake relaxation. Now I have this real dopamine. Now I have this real high on life feeling without any, brain fog, munchies, like aches or pains, anxiety, paranoia, just pure bliss at any time in any place. And like I said, you're literally in the flow state. A lot of people talk about flow state, but that's how you enter it, is you just start building momentum. You start consistently doing, that's how you enter the flow state, is you start consistently doing the things that you know you should be doing. You're waking up and you're getting your morning exercise in. You're doing your meditation. You're planning your meals ahead of time. You're getting to work early, you're getting to school early, you're studying, you're doing what you need to do. You're going to bed on time, you're not on your phone all day, you're turning off your phone 30 minutes before bed. You're just treating your mind and body and spirit with respect. You're disciplined, you're consistent, and it's not like a forced discipline either. That's the thing. When you start experiencing how good it feels to just like live clean and live healthy, it's like you don't need to force it anymore. At first, you kind of have to force it because you're used to just being lazy and not doing anything. And so you have to use a lot of willpower. You kind of have to white knuckle it a bit, to force yourself to do the healthy habits. But then after a while, it's like, oh, I feel good doing this. I feel good eating healthy. I want to keep doing it. I feel better eating healthy and living healthy instead of eating unhealthy, living unhealthy. So let me just keep doing that. And then it's no longer about discipline because now you have momentum. It's no longer about forcing it. Now you're just in that flow state. That's what the flow state is. Because now you're simply choosing to feel good. Because now your system knows, your nervous system, your brain, your body can literally feel, hey, we feel better living this way. That's how you know your nervous system is healing. Your dopamine receptors are healing. You're no longer as overstimulated because you're getting joy and euphoric energy and just this overall happiness and inner peace just from living life. Like I was just sitting here meditating the other day and literally just looking out the window and looking at like the trees and stuff, and had the window open and just listening to the birds chirping and everything and feeling the breeze. And I just started laughing. Like I just started giggling to myself, and it was like, I was just happy. I was like, wow, this is it right here. Like this is where it's at. This is the purpose. This is the point, to just be peaceful and enjoy life. Like this is what we're supposed to be doing. This is the whole purpose of life, is to live and enjoy in the present moment. So by living this healthy lifestyle, that's what helps us to go back to our childlike state and actually get enjoyment from just normal things again, from living life. And it feels like the first time. And the ironic thing is that like it even makes things like the weed, like the alcohol, like the vices, it even makes those feel better because now your system is healing. Now, if you were to go back to them, I'm not saying that you should go back to it, but if you were to, then it's like now it hits like the first time again. It's a much more positive experience because you're not coming at it from a place of escapism. You're coming at it from a place of I'm healed, I'm happy, and this is just adding a little extra seasoning, right? So it even makes that better. Again, not saying you should go back to whatever your vices are, but I mean, if you're doing it, do it consciously, right? Come at it from a place of being healed and healthy, not from running and escaping. So you need some healthy alternatives, right? When you get the urge or the craving to do whatever your vice is, to go to that external substance, you need something to redirect your energy to. They say where your attention goes, your energy flows. So if your attention is just on not smoking or not drinking or not watching porn or whatever it is that you're trying to quit, not eating the cookies, if your attention is on that, well, you're still thinking about the thing, right? And so your energy is still going towards that. But if you redirect your attention to, let me drink some water instead, right? If it's junk food, let me drink some water, let me eat some protein, let me get some fiber, and let me eat some fruits and veggies first, then see how I feel. Okay, now we've redirected our attention to healthy foods. Now most likely the urge or the craving passes, right? It's not a permanent thing. If it's porn, you're trying to quit that, well, let's direct our energy to retention, right? To the breath, to literally feeling that aroused, like charged up energy through our body and just like breathing and letting it move around. When we inhale, feel it like, or imagine it, whatever, like coming up the back of your spine. Then we exhale, kind of feel it going down. That's just one trick you can try. There's a lot of different breathing techniques, but do some sort of breath work, right? Go exercise, right? This is how you transmute the sexual energy, is like by using it for something else. You've brought your attention away from scrolling on your phone and looking at some digital cheeks, and you brought it instead to, okay, let me do something in real life. Let me record a video. Let me do some work. Let me study something if I'm in school, right? If I'm trying to learn something new. If it's weed, let me meditate instead. Let me do some breath work, right? Let me get a natural high instead of going for the fake high, the pseudo relaxation. Let me just sit in the sunlight for like a couple minutes. Let me just go outside, get some fresh air, and see how that feels before deciding, oh, I want to like smoke or want to take some edibles or drink something, whatever. And so this all creates a new neural pathway in your brain. You're literally pattern interrupting the old habits, the old things that you used to do on autopilot, that you trained your brain and your body to do. And now you're telling it, oh, when I feel the urge to do this, actually, we're going to do that instead. When I feel the urge to eat junk, actually, we're going to drink some water instead. I feel the urge to smoke or look at corn or whatever. We're actually going to go outside instead. We're actually going to go for a walk instead. I'm actually going to like take some deep breaths instead. You're literally choosing your new normal. You're choosing the new you. You're choosing to live as your highest self. And again, that's where you get to that deeper relaxation where at first it's weird, but then, a few days, a few weeks in, you're like, oh, this feels really good. It feels good to like be disciplined and to choose my best self and to say, no, I said, no, I'm not going to do those old habits again. I'm not going to do those old things again. And I feel good now because I'm consistent and I'm disciplined and I'm just being the version of me that I keep saying I want to be, except now I'm actually doing it. I'm no longer just thinking about it or talking about it. I'm actually doing it. And you can't even really put into words like how good that feels, And again, that is the flow state. That's how you become high on life, to the point where your natural state, your natural vibration, your natural consciousness that you live day to day is greater. It's higher than anything the external substances could give you. The external substances can only get you here, but your natural state is up here. So it's like, you don't really need that stuff anymore. It's up to you if you want to like reintroduce it or not, but we want to get to the point where we're not reliant on any external substances, right? We don't need anything outside ourselves. We just have real euphoria, real inner peace, real joy, not the pseudo relaxation from drugs or outside substances. And this is how we come to the understanding that the peace and the love and the joy that we've been looking for through all these substances we've been looking for externally, they were inside of us the entire time. It's always been within us. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see next. Appreciate all your positive comments. Appreciate all your support. Appreciate all the new subscribers coming in. Let's just keep building this community. Let's just keep building this this circle, this group of people, that men and women that are just like-minded, that we all want to be our best self. And we all want to have more inner peace and have more health and have more joy. Thank you all for watching once again. Hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day. Talk to you next time.